Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the 2026 Volvo S90, a luxury sedan that's been turning heads with its sleek Scandinavian design, cutting-edge tech, and a focus on comfort and safety. Volvo's been a staple in the luxury sedan market, blending elegance with practicality, and the S90 is no exception. While we don't have full details on the 2026 model just yet, we're piecing together what we know from the 2025 model industry, insights, and Volvo's direction for the future. This is going to be a comprehensive look at the exterior, interior performance, and pricing of the 2026 Volvo S90. So buckle up and let's get started. First, let's talk about the exterior. The Volvo S90 has always had a distinct look, and for 2026, expect Volvo to keep that understated yet classy aesthetic that sets it apart from the German trio of BMW, Mercedes, and Audi. Picture a long, low-slung sedan with clean lines and a minimalist vibe. It's the 2025 S90, which is likely a close blueprint. Features a sleek profile with an extended wheelbase for a smoother ride and a low roofline. That gives it a sporty yet elegant stance. The front grille is bold but not overdone, with Volvo's iconic diagonal badge sitting proudly in the center. Those Thor's hammer-led headlights, they're still here, giving the S90 a sharp, modern look that's instantly recognizable, especially at night. For 2026, we're anticipating subtle tweaks to keep things fresh, maybe sharper lines around the grille or updated LED patterns. Volvo's been leaning into sustainability, so expect eco-friendly materials in the exterior trim, like recycled aluminum or sustainable composites, aligning with their goal to be an all-electric brand by 2030. The 2025 model comes with 19-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels as standard, and we'd bet the 2026 version will offer similar or even flashier options, possibly 20-inch wheels on higher trims. The rear design is clean, with slim taillights that wrap around the back, giving it a wide, planted look. Overall, the S90's exterior is about sophistication without shouting. It's sized somewhere between a mid-size and full-size sedan, offering more rear seat space than you'd expect for its class. It's a car that looks premium but doesn't try too hard to flex, which is quintessentially Volvo. Now let's step inside the cabin because this is where the S90 really shines. Open the door and you're greeted with what might be one of the best interiors in the luxury sedan segment. The 2025 S90's cabin is a masterclass in Scandinavian design. Think natural materials, its minimalist layouts, and a focus on comfort that feels like a warm hug. For 2026, expect more of the same with some modern upgrades. The seats are a highlight. Designed with input from orthopedic surgeons since the 1960s, prioritizing spine and skeletal support. Whether you're driving across town or across the country, these seats are built to keep you comfortable, with ample cushioning and support to reduce fatigue. The standard leather upholstery feels soft and premium, but Volvo also offers a unique blonde leather option that brightens the cabin with light tones and gray ash wood inlays. Higher trims, like the Ultra, may come with ventilated Nappa leather, or even a wool blend interior for that extra touch of eco-conscious luxury. The dashboard is clean, with a 9-inch vertical touchscreen as the centerpiece. Now, some reviews note this screen feels a bit small compared to the massive displays in newer rivals. But it's packed with functionality, running Volvo's Google-based infotainment system. You've got Google Maps for navigation, Google Assistant for voice commands, and Google Play for apps, all included with a 4-year subscription to Volvo's digital services. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, they're standard too, so you're covered no matter your phone. The 12-inch digital driver display is crisp and clear, though it's not as customizable as some competitors. One thing to note, Volvo loves a minimalist interior, so most controls are tucked into the touchscreen, which adds to the sleek vibe, but might frustrate folks who prefer physical buttons. The cabin's air quality is top-notch thanks to the Clean Zone system, which filters out dust, pollen, and odors, while monitoring air quality in real time. Let's move on to performance, because the S90 offers some intriguing options here. For 2025, the S90 came with 2 powertrains. We expect the 2026 model to follow suit. though there's a chance Volvo could introduce an electric variant given their EV push. The base powertrain is the B6, a 2.0-liter four-cylinder that's both turbocharged and supercharged, paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. It pumps out 295 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, which is above average for the class. 0 to 60 miles per hour takes about 6.2 seconds, according to Volvo, which is on par with a Mercedes E350 and just a hair slower than a BMW 530i. The mild hybrid system adds a bit of efficiency, delivering around 22 miles per gallon in the city and 31 on the highway. The ride is smooth thanks to the long wheelbase and a suspension that's tuned for comfort over sportiness. You can opt for adaptive air suspension for an even plusher ride, though it's not as dynamic as a BMW 5 Series when the roads get twisty. Steering feels well weighted, but it's more about effortless cruising than carving corners. If you want more punch, the T8 WD plug-in hybrid is the one to get. It combines a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder with a rear-mounted electric motor, cranking out a combined 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. It's making it a bit of a sleeper in the luxury sedan world. The T8 offers up to 38 miles of electric-only range. It's perfect for short commutes or running errands without burning gas. The EPA rates it at 66 mpge combined, and with a full tank and charge, you're looking at a total range of about 520 miles. The T8 uses an 8-speed automatic transmission. An all-wheel drive is standard across both powertrains, giving you confidence in all conditions. One thing to keep in mind, some reviews note that the four-cylinder engines, even with turbo and supercharging, don't feel as silky smooth as the 6 cylinders in rivals like the BMW 5 Series or Mercedes A-Class. The S90 prioritizes serenity over sportiness, so if you're after a driver's car, you might look elsewhere. But for long highway drives or city cruising, the S90 delivers a refined, comfortable experience. Looking ahead to 2026, Volvo's hinted at an all-electric ES90 sedan, which could share a platform with the X90 SUV and offer up to 370 miles of range. If the S90 goes electric, expect similar performance to the T8, but with the instant torque and silent operation of an EV now. Let's talk pricing, because the S90 offers a lot of value for a luxury sedan. For 2025, the S90 started at around $59,495 for the B6A WD Plus trim, with the T8 Plus plug-in hybrid at about $65,650 and the top-tier T8 Ultra at $71,200. These prices are competitive with rivals like the BMW 5 Series, Audi A6, and Genesis G80, though a bit below the Mercedes E-Class. Kelley Blue Book suggests you might pay $3,000 to $4,000 less than MSRP, depending on trim and negotiations. For 2026, expect a slight price bump due to inflation and potential upgrades, likely starting around $60,000 to $62,000 for the base model and topping out near $73,000 for the T8 Ultra. The Plus trim is a sweet spot, packing a ton of standard features like the 9-inch touchscreen, 12-inch driver display, leather upholstery, heated seats front and rear, quad-zone climate control, and a suite of safety tech. The Ultra trim adds those luxury touches like ventilated seats, prim, audio, and upgraded materials, making it worth the splurge if your budget allows. The T8 plug-in hybrid is a standout for its power and efficiency, especially if you can charge regularly to maximize that 38-mile electric range. Volvo also sweetens the deal with a solid warranty for years or 50,000 miles for the basic and powertrain coverage, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of free maintenance and 4 years of unlimited mile roadside assistance. That's as good as or better than most competitors. One thing to note, 2025 might be the S90's final year with gas-powered engines, as Volvo's shifting toward EVs. If the 2026 S90 sticks with the B6 and T8 powertrains, it'll still be a strong contender, but an electric version could shake things up with higher pricing, likely starting closer to $65,000. Safety is where Volvo really flexes its muscles, and the S90 is no exception. The 2025 model earned top good ratings from the IIHS in front, side, and moderate overlap crash tests, and we expect the 2026 model to maintain that stellar record. Standard safety features are extensive. Adaptive cruise control. Volvo's Pilot Assist for semi-autonomous driving, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, forward and reverse collision warning, automatic emergency, braking, traffic scene recognition, and a surround view camera. The S90 even pioneered a system that can detect large animals on the road, which is handy if you're driving through rural areas. Pilot Assist adjusts, steering to keep you centered in your lane and maintains a set distance from the car ahead, making highway drives less stressful. All these features come standard, even on the base plus trim, which adds to the S90's value proposition. Asterisk, let's wrap this up with some pros and cons to give you the full picture. On the plus side, the S90 offers a stunning interior with premium materials and orthopedic seats that are hard to beat for comfort. The exterior design is timeless, and the T8 plug-in hybrid delivers impressive power and efficiency with that 38-mile electric range. The safety suite is one of the best in the class, and the pricing is competitive for a luxury sedan with this much space and tech. On the downside, the driving experience isn't as refined or engaging as some rivals, especially if you're comparing it to a BMW 5 Series. The four-cylinder engines, while powerful, lack the smoothness of a six-cylinder, and the 9-inch touchscreen feels a bit dated next to the massive displays in newer cars. Some features being buried in the infotainment system can also be a hassle. Finally, with the S60 discontinued, the S90 is Volvo's last sedan standing. 2026 might be its final year before an electric ES90 takes over. Asterisk. So who's the 2026 Volvo S90 for? If you want a luxury sedan that prioritizes comfort, safety, and a serene cabin over razor-sharp handling, this is your car. It's perfect for long-distance cruisers, families needing extra rear seat space, or anyone who loves Scandinavian design. With a modern tech twist, the T8 plug-in hybrid is a great pick for those wanting efficiency without sacrificing power. And the value-packed plus trim makes it accessible for buyers looking to avoid the higher price tags of German rivals. That said, if you're a driving enthusiast, you might lean toward a BMW 5 Series or a Audi A6 for their sportier edge. Asterisk. Alright, folks, that's our deep dive into the 2026 Volvo S90. Let me know in the comments what you think about this luxury sedan, and if you'd pick the B6, the T8, or maybe wait for an electric ES90. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more car reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.